Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of the program. So in today's video, we're gonna go over price variables for our Google Ads. Now, for those that don't know what a price variable is pretty much what you need in order to submit the information to Google based off of the variable of your price. That's what price variable is standing for. And so the way we do that, if you watch the previous modules, is that we use the Google Shopping feed. So just to give you guys a little refresh, the Google Shopping feed is what connects your Shopify store with the Merchant Center. What's the Merchant Center? The Merchant Center is what connects your Shopify store to your Google Ads. So you could see there's just lots of data transfer that we have to set in play. These are the foundational steps, and this is pretty much how you go about it. Now make sure if you guys haven't installed your apps from the previous module, you go ahead and do that, because right now we're gonna go and dive deep into the Google Symbiosis app. All right, so right now I'm in my Google Shopping feed, and what I'm gonna do in order to set up the price variables is I'm gonna go to settings right over here. I'm gonna go to automated rules for feed. And then pretty much all we're gonna do is we're gonna click the custom label 0, and we're gonna go ahead and add in our custom values. So we're gonna toggle on to price is greater than 500. And now I have to pull up my Notion document because I put down how it's supposed to look like in terms of this. So price is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 500. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Price is 0 and price is less than 500. And we're gonna label it 0 to 500, and we're gonna click OK. And then we're gonna continue adding it until we have all of the ones that we set up. So this is gonna be a little bit more robotic, and I will either fast forward or I'll just let you guys watch this raw as I just build this up. So let's just do it. 500 less than 1,000. Price is greater than 500, and price is less than or equal to 1,000. Next, 1,000 and 2,000. Continue. Oh, this is need to be less than or equal to. Click OK. Now price is greater than 1,000. Price is less than 2,000. So you'll see why we're doing all of this, but pretty much this is just so that we could go ahead and sort and organize our products correctly. So I believe the next is going to be 2,000 to 3,000. So let's just see. Yeah, so it's 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 2 to 3, 2,000. Less than or equal to 3,000. Now we're starting to get into the flow of it. So it was 2 to 3, now it's 3 to 4. So a lot of repetition, guys, and that's how life is, honestly. Life is just, you might fail a few times in the beginning, but you keep on trying, you keep on trying, you keep on trying, and eventually the hard things gets a little bit easier. You're not gonna be like an expert overnight, you're not gonna be a master, but you just keep on trying, and that's how life goes, guys. Absolutely anybody could do this. You just have to follow the buttons that I am clicking right now beside you guys. And pretty much you just get into advertising, get into understanding how these ads work, and work with good reputable suppliers, and you will most definitely start making high ticket sales. Honestly speaking, this is as targeted and segmented as it goes. And I'm just speaking right now because I'm just trying to go through and make the price points. But no, seriously guys, like anything is possible in this world. Anything is absolutely possible, and you could achieve and obtain anything you desire in life as long as you are willing to put in the work, go through your reps, do what you have to do in order to be great. And that will come with sacrifices, that will come with feeling alone and uncertain. And that's just how it's supposed to feel like. And if you do feel like that, I'm with you. So anyways, we finished up to the 6,000 to 7,000. So let's go ahead and wrap it up by seeing what we gotta do here. 7 to 8, and then the price is greater than 8,000 plus. All right, so over here, price 7 to 8, less than or equal to 8,000. And then the final one is going to be price is greater than 8,000. Just to confirm, greater than 8,000. Yep. Plus. So now later, once we do have access into our Google ads and everything, what's basically gonna happen is we'll be able to set these rules into our Google shopping fee. So basically later when we go ahead and do our advertisements, we'll be able to separate our price point of the product. So that's very powerful. I didn't know how to do this in the very beginning, but this creates crazy cool segmentations, right? So basically imagine, like, you know, the products are like $8,000 and above. You could spend more and tell Google, I want to put more money into these lines of products because those will give you better margins and they're more worth it. However, you also want to stay targeting the other lower side of the spectrum, which is maybe like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, because those still yield profits. And then you'll be able to manage and maneuver both sides of the pricing coin. So that's the point of these price variables. Let me see if there's anything else I'm missing. No, I believe that's it, guys. So that is it for today's video. Make sure you go ahead and check out the future modules. Like, comment, subscribe. If you are interested in one-on-one mentorship, go ahead and apply on the coaching application down below. We'll help you get to $30,000 in 24 weeks, or we'll work with you for free. And I'll see you guys all in the next module. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of the program. So in today's module, we're gonna go ahead and create our Google Ads account. I almost lost my breath saying that. We're going to create our Google Ads account today for gazebosavvy.com. If you are randomly just chiming in, make sure you go ahead and check the previous modules where I create the entire store from scratch. And now we're gonna go ahead and set up the Google Ads for the store. So basically, before we go into ads, we have to create the ads account. And so that's exactly what we're gonna do now. I'm just gonna click start now. And make sure, guys, actually, let me go back. There is this. If you use $500, if you spend $500, they'll give you $500 in credit back. So make sure, I'll have like a link down below that will give you access to this special deal so that you could get extra advertising revenue. So you could literally just get started with free Google money to get your products on the shopping and search ads. So like, we're like feeding you, right? Like, we're literally feeding you guys. Oh my God. All right, so let's get started. How can we fail? Never. We will not fail. All right, Gazebo Savvy. So this is where you want to enter your business name. And now we're going to go ahead and put our web page URL. Now, obviously, if you guys just randomly chimed in and you haven't really set anything up, you're not going to have a website created for you. But in this case, I've already spent some time on creating and constructing a super website. So peep this. It looks nice. Honestly speaking, I'm proud of this. All right, so I'm just going to go Gazebo Savvy. Next, reviewing your URL. So you probably won't even be able to create. Why am I creating my campaign right now? I guess I already had a Google Ads account because they made me make my Google Merchant Center. Okay, interesting. So obviously, I don't know what screen you're seeing when it comes to setting up your Google Ads account, but it looks like I created my Google Merchant Center. So they already created the Google Ads account on my Gmail account on my behalf already. But basically, if you don't have this, all you need to do is just create your account. You probably don't have it yet because you didn't set up your Merchant Center. But I believe if you set up your Merchant Center and then you're under the same email, you're going to have this stuff over here. So I think they make you just make a random ads campaign at first. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Like, they just want your credit card. Like, honestly, like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to create any of this. So what I'm probably going to just do is I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to, wow, this is how it looks. So it already looks pretty good. Oh my God. There has to be a better way to do this, Google. Come on. I'm not trying to create the campaign with you. Damn, they really make you create an entire campaign? Bruv. Like, they just want your money, right? Ridiculous. I'm gonna make you do site links. By the way, guys, if you're watching this and you're just copying this, please don't, because this is not how you create a real campaign. Fix issues to continue. Google will do anything to just get your credit card information. Oh my God. Logo. This is how it will look like, by the way, guys. Oh, you didn't see it? All right, so whatever. Budget. Look at that. You're trying to make me spend 50 bucks already. Hell no. You see how they make you do it? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so there we have it. The algorithm has tried to get us. So let's click next. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if you guys are going through this same setup that I am, but if you aren't, you're probably just creating your Google Ads account, which is probably a lot easier. And once I get to my dashboard, I will go ahead and I will actually get started with the Google Ads account. But this is very interesting. I mean, maybe some of you guys will go through this, but pretty much what Google is just doing is they're just putting you into their system. They just went ahead and just got your information, which is fine. I mean, we're gonna give it anyway. So they said to put this before the closing head tag. So guys, by the way, I don't know how to code. Might look like I do, right? I look like, oh wow, like head tag, easy. Nah, I have no idea what I'm doing back then, but now I kind of have a better idea. So basically, you just have to look for this head tag and then just put it right here. Just click save. Then you're just gonna click test connection. Your Google tag wasn't detected. Test connection. I'll do this later. Perfect. Welcome to Google Ads, guys. So basically, I hate this new appearance, so we're just gonna go back to the previous design. So this is the design that I'm used to and probably what I'm going to be using throughout the video. So just to let you guys know, the campaign that we created right over here, I'm just gonna completely remove that because they're just bugging. All right, so basically, I know this looks crazy overwhelming, guys. I'm just gonna go through a brief rundown on how Google Ads is. So you can see here, you have the search button, then you have the appearance, which I just use the old design. I don't really like the new design. However, you can feel free to use it. The tools and settings is gonna be your best friend because there's something known as the Google Keyword Planner. There's gonna be something known as your keyword list. There's going to be your Google tag, in which we have to most likely set up very soon. Yeah, we're gonna set this up in a bit. And then you wanna have your settings. And this is where you wanna go into your payment methods. If you just came on to the Google Ads account and you didn't have like the crazy default settings where it made me make an account, you probably don't have to go through that process. If you did, just make an account and then you could cancel the campaign right after. But pretty much go ahead, enter your credit card information over here so that you could have Google bill you. And then from then on, that means you're able to run Google Ads because that's what all they want. They just want to be able to get marketing dollars. So the next thing that we would probably have to do is just introduce you to some keyword planner. So the keyword planner is your tool to use to understand the market of specific keywords. So let's say I'm searching the word gazebo on Google Keyword Planner, and you'll see that we have about 100,000 to a million, 10,000 to 100,000. So keep in mind, I will not be using this keyword planner because these monthly searches is not the way that I'm used to seeing it. And the reason why it's like that is because they're not just gonna give all of that information to just everybody with a free account. You have to spend a few marketing dollars before you get access to the more advanced version of the keyword planner, which I will show you in a bit. But the keyword planner is really a way for you to gauge. If you understand this, you probably have no idea what this means, like all numbers to you. So I'll explain it to you right now. So this is the keyword. This is how much monthly searches there are, the average monthly searches. And this is how much someone's paying for a click to be at the top of the page, top of page bid. That's how much they're paying for to get to the top of the page. Some people are paying as low as 20 cents and others are paying as much as $2.20 to appear for the same search result. That's what Google is, guys. When somebody goes ahead and searches gazebo, you want to go ahead and you want to rank with a gazebo product, right? So this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot. These spots are all being paid and ranked in a auction system by Google in which you're paying for via your bid. So what I mean by that is, let's say somebody is wanting to appear over here, right? Appear on the search page result on the first page, like right over here, boom, boom. People are paying money to appear for that specific click. So some people are willing to pay 20 cents and some people are paying $2.20. Now, if you follow the ad strategy that me and Trevor share with you, you will be able to bid as low as up to 20 cents for specific keywords because you know how to target it. You understand the fundamentals of Google Ads, but that's pretty much what the Google Keyword Planner is. Your negative keyword list is pretty much your way to separate the words that you don't want to appear on your Google Ads campaign. So let's just say I'm ranking for the word gazebo, but let's say I'm ranking for the word gazebo in China. And you see, people are actually paying for this, which is very, very interesting. However, let's say, you don't want to rank for this. You're going to use a negative keyword list and put that as your negative keyword. That's a keyword that we don't want. So it's a negative, it's not good, it's bad. So it's a negative keyword. And your negative keyword list is your list of these bad keywords in which you do not want to appear for inside your Google Ads campaign. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. That's what a keyword list is. And now your Google tag is what you use to track the conversions, to track the purchases. Basically, when you are on social media and you hear everybody saying, oh, everything's being tracked, everybody's being listened to. This is what it is. This is your tag to track the visitors on your website. We already have Google Analytics, by the way, but there's also another tag, which is the Google tag, which is this for you to track people coming onto your website, click onto your website, adding to cart, beginning checkout, and all of that stuff for your Google Ads to run and align properly. You do need to set up your ads, but pretty much this is going to be it, guys, for setting up your Google Ads account. I know this wasn't as usual, meaning, I thought I was just gonna go in and just create an account and then I'll be done, but they just made me set up a whole entire fake campaign and then I have to close it and then I have to enter my information. It is what it is. This is how business is, right? You can't prepare for everything sometimes. When the unexpected comes, you just have to hope that you are prepared enough to just tackle things by reading and just understanding what they're trying to get us to do. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for your time. If you're interested in me or Trevor helping you set up your Google Ads for your high-ticket e-commerce store, apply for our coaching mentorship program down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next module. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of the program. So in today's module, we are gonna go and set up our tags. For those that don't know what a tag is, this is how we use to track the customers that come into our website. I don't know if how we use is actually grammatically correct, but we're going to set up the tracking for our website, and that is being used through the usage of tags. So we're going to set up our Google tag as well as our Google Analytics. So today's video is gonna be very important for you guys because if you don't track the right data, if your Google Ads algorithm gets the wrong information coming to it, that means you're going to be making skewed decisions, which basically means wrong decisions because the data that you're using, imagine the data that you're looking at is not going to be accurate. It's not right. You can't have that. You have to make sure that all of your information is set up correctly. You have to make sure that your ads is in alignment with the KPIs, with the conversions, with the add to carts, with the CTRs, with the click-through rates, with the clicks, impressions, all of that stuff. And so in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and set it up. So if you guys are just chiming in and randomly clicked upon this, you'll probably not know, but now you'll know that we already set up a lot of the Shopify store and we already set up the Merchant Center and our Google Ads account in the previous modules. One of the roadblocks that we were facing was the Google tag, pretty much like the conversion tracking, like the tracking of the Google tag. And so in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and break down that monster. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I haven't done enough prep work for this Google Ads tag. And so we're just gonna go break it down and really just try to figure this out because I know how to do the analytics somewhat, but this Google tag, we're just gonna have to break it down. I'm gonna have to ninja my way and figure this out in real time by reading and understanding the situation. So the global site tag is now the Google tag. So basically, if you guys are trying to figure out where your tag is, you want to go into your Google tag option over here, which I believe it's in right over here. So you click this and then you're gonna see the installation instructions. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go and look at the installation. So you're gonna click set up your platform, Shopify. A lot easier than I thought. Okay, look, you're gonna copy this tag, set up your tag. You can measure behavioral data. If you have a tag starting with AW, follow the steps below to set up your Google Analytics account with Shopify. Add your Google tag manually. In the upper right corner, go to the configuration tab, online store themes, edit code, theme liquid. After the head, paste the code beginning. A lot of work, fellas. All right, let's figure this out. Let's break this down. All right, so didn't they say to have a Google Analytics account first? Okay, so if they mention Google Analytics account first, I am going to have a Google Analytics account. All right, so what we're going to do is open up the Google Analytics by clicking this. Let's get started. All right, get started today. And we're logged into the right account. So now we're just gonna click start measuring. So this is going to be Gazebo Savvy. And now we're going to uncheck all of these, I believe. Just double check. Yeah, you're gonna uncheck these, and then we're gonna enter the information for a data stream. So we're gonna click next, and now we're gonna put Gazebo Savvy, guys. Hopefully you guys see that I'm also not perfect when it comes to setting up the ads. There's a lot of different special buttons and all the stuff that you have to just know. And so I've done this hundreds of times, so it's a little bit more fast for me, but I still require just looking at like pictures. Well, obviously I'm doing that because I'm also filming, just so I want to make it perfect for you guys. But this is generally how it looks like, right? Like you do a little prep work, you kind of understand things, and then you just take it by how it is. Like you just have to figure things out. All right, so what we want to do is we want to drive online sales. So we're gonna click continue. Anybody could do this, guys, I promise you. If a dummy like me could, make this work, you can most definitely do it too. All right, so we're gonna put our website here, which is gazebosavvy.com, and I believe just Gazebo Savvy, just to confirm. All right, okay. And now we're just gonna install the data stream. So we're gonna click create stream. We're gonna turn on the enhanced, by the way, make sure that's turned on. And now they give you installation instructions, which is copy your tag. Oh, we probably have to paste it into here. Tag ID. That's what I'm assuming it would be, tag ID. So let's just read this because it's the same thing they were doing to us before. The easiest and fastest way to set up your Google Analytics tag, Shopify account, online store, preferences, manage pixel. Let's ninja this. Preferences. Oh, this is where it is. All right, so Google Analytics. Set up your Google Analytics account. Boom. Watch this. Install. So to make you install this, very interesting. Get started with your Google Analytics 4. So connect your Google account. So we're gonna connect our Google account over here. Allow. Now we have our Google Ads property. So we're gonna click connect. Now you successfully set up Google Analytics 4. Amazing. Let's go back. Fantastic. So this is done over here. Probably should also fill in all of this and verify this as well. Now what you're gonna go do is go back to online store, preferences. And now we'll see if we did this correctly. All right, so we did this already. Now we're gonna add the Google tag manually. You can set up Google Ads manually. Manual setup is only recommended for advanced users. Okay, so you didn't have to go through. We could have just done this. I'd rather just do this. All right, so regardless, so I believe this way you could, your tag's already set up though, probably. So this should actually be good. Because if you do it twice, then you're gonna have double tracking, which silly me has done before. So if you just follow what I did over here, you could probably set it up. But I would recommend just going into here. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it too. Let's just test it first to see if it worked or not. Testing your website. Oh, it worked. Yeah, so simple. But basically, if you were to use this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your online store. This is honestly a lot easier to me. Theme liquid, just scroll all the way to the bottom, find the head, which is right over here. And then, so yeah, okay, so they already plugged it in for me. But basically all you would have to do is just go like that. And then just change this tag ID. Just this and this, but I'm not gonna do it. So this is good. So Google Analytics set up already. I should have just installed it manually, but let's just test this, see if it, boom, okay. So this is taken care of. Now we just have to go into here, set up your Google tag. All right, add your Google tag manually, sign to your Google Ads account, configuration, installation instructions. Wait, is there a manual? Boom. Oh my God, this is the same thing as before. All right, let's just test it to see if it even works right now, because if it doesn't, then we could go into some diagnostic. Must be a valid URL. How is that not a valid URL? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Oh, it works. Below is your Google Tags account. I did see this before in my Google Ads page. So yeah, it's right here. So I guess because everything was just so connected, Google did it for me, which, it is what it is. But back then, I didn't have a website builder. I didn't have a Shopify integration. I didn't have all this stuff. So basically what you would have to do is the same thing. You just go into here, and then you want to go into the head, and then probably it's the same thing. Yeah, Google Tag Manager. It installed it for me. Let's see if there's analytics. They didn't install the analytics for me. Interesting. But it said it was there. It said it was tested. All right. So they said this is good too. All right. So let's just check this Google tag thing again. Boom. So we got the check mark. The tag has been detected in the last 48 hours. So I believe that is a good sign. We could just click here, manage Google tag, tag details, Gazebo savvy. Yeah, it looks like everything is good on the Google tag side at least. Boom. Yeah. Looks neat. Good. Clean. Done. Install this Google tag. Let's just click this to see. Okay. We're going to test it one more time just because I want to make sure this is perfect for you guys. I want to make sure like you guys understand how to do this. Boom. All right. So Google tag is set up over here, and now analytics should have been set up. I'm just going to test it one more time. Supposedly it is done. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go click next. Data collection is pending. Now it usually takes 48 hours for this to kind of get started. To start collecting data, make sure your website is tagged using get tagging instructions. Okay, so what we're gonna do, data collection isn't active for your site. View tag instructions. Let's see. Let's see if this has been implemented on our site or no. It's there already. Yeah, so I definitely did it correctly. So the only way we can actually track this now and just make sure this is good is we wanna go here. And then if someone is on Gazebo Savvy, we should be able to get a few clicks or real-time visitors. Let's see. Just keep waiting. It probably doesn't go that fast, so we're probably gonna have to check back on it. As much as I want it to be just instant, you do have to wait for it, which is fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing we're going to do is just verify and set up our GA4. So we already did that, but there's also this part in your shopping fee where you're gonna wanna go ahead and click this, and you're gonna click sign in, and you wanna sign into your account. You're gonna click continue. And then from here on, you're gonna click allow. And then boom, you just wanna go through the setup. So this is the Google Ads account. This is the property. This is the measurement ID, confirm your account. So now this is just connecting and verifying everything, which is perfect. So Google Ads account, and then you're gonna click confirm account linking. And now you're gonna click yes, all right, so what you have to do is go into your Google Ads account, click the tools, linked accounts, manage and link. So it shows you what to do. So let's just do one step at a time. So we have to go to a Google Ads account, and you're gonna go tools and settings. And then we're gonna go under, what did it say? Linked accounts. So where's linked accounts? Data manager. So this says linked already, so we're just gonna click manage. And then we're gonna click manage. Boom. Save changes. Done. activate. Simple. Confirm account linking. So this is probably gonna go connected with your merchant center. Google Analytics for property is successfully linked with your merchant center account. Now you're gonna enable your Google Analytics event tracking. So you're gonna click enable and boom, voila. So we have all of this stuff now, and the Google Analytics for event tracking has been implemented successfully. Now, once you are finished with the tag, I know this was a pretty long and technical video. I promise you this is as technical as it gets. And now all you have to do to verify to make sure everything is good is if somebody comes onto your website, this should be tracking, like this should be working. And we'll give it 48 hours just because I'm pretty sure because it's a new account, it will be 48 hours. But you could just always just message some process over here and say, hey, hello, I'm looking to verify that I set up my conversion tracking as well as my Process app. And then make sure you spell it right. Please let me know if you can confirm my GA4 tracking has been set up for my store. Your store name, so gazebozenith.com, gazebosavvy.com. Thank you so much. And then boom, you just click submit. Then you'll have somebody verify to make sure you set everything up correctly. And then you should also set up your remarketing conversion tag over here. So you just want to click this and you want to go and sign into your account and just set everything up. There's a lot of setting up, guys, definitely for sure, but that's okay because you set this up one time correctly and you're done. You know, you don't have to set it up anytime. You just have to verify that it's good. And then you just now have to go through the same process, guys. But I'm with you, like I'm doing this with you guys. So don't worry, like we're going to make sure that these trackings is set up perfectly. So all of this is here, but yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. It's the Google remarketing conversion tag and then the GA4. So we did that. So create conversions. So it's cool because that's what the shopping feed is. It just makes all your life a lot easier because back then, I don't know what they're doing on the back end, honestly, but because we have set this up correctly, boom, looks good. Needs access. So that's what we paid the shopping feed app for. It's just connecting all of this data into the merchant account from Shopify. And then you just want to enable enhanced tracking and then just click save. You have not enabled Google enhanced tracking on your Google Ads account. So again, back into more studying and just understanding what to do. So let's see it.
Hello, Fred.
So what do they do? Okay, so we're waiting for the part where, okay, so they talked for 2 minutes just to go into how to enable it. So that's why we have to skip through videos. So you want to go to conversions, settings. All right, so let's do that. So we're gonna go into conversions. And then what you're gonna do is settings. Thank you, no need. Settings. Enhanced conversions. Enhanced conversion, Google tag. Oh, it's Google Ads API. Boom, that's the thing. Save. Enable, and that should be good. Boom. Let's try again. Okay. Please follow the steps in the video to enable. So in cases like this, right, again, like things is not going to be perfect. You could see me in real time just trying to figure this part out. So there's two troubleshoots for this. The first reason is because this is a fairly new account. I just set up everything and I did it pretty fast. So the data and all of the configurations aren't capturing it fast enough. So what I would do is try again in the next 24 hours or 48 hours. And then worst case, even if it still doesn't go through, you could just message some process and you could just ask them, hey, my Google Ads enhanced conversion isn't working, which I don't even know if you specifically really need it or not because it's for enhanced conversions, but I can verify like these conversions were set up correctly. So you go ahead into the conversions over here. You could see that these were set up and now it says inactive because, well, we just need some purchases and we just need some ads and everything to come on and everything will be set up perfectly like that. But other than that, Google Ads account, Google Analytics account, and then the shopping feed app. It seems that we have done this tag, we've done this tag, we've synced the correct settings from Shopify already. I'm just double checking to make sure you guys all have the right settings. So this is good. You want to submit in global format, integrations. I don't believe we have anything. We do talk about Bing, Facebook, and Pinterest in the future. However, for now, inside this program, we're just showing you the basics for Google Ads. And so the dynamic remarketing is set up. These were set up. And then the last thing is just figuring out this. But it's crazy because I just showed you guys, I broke down on exactly what they told us to do over here, and I did it. So it's either the information isn't transpiring fast enough, or there's maybe an error on my end, which is also possible. So what I would do is I would just troubleshoot with Simprocess and just ask and figure out what's going on. That's their support team. That's where they're supposed to do. I highly recommend the Simprocess app. And with that being said, guys, this is all for this module. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with me because I certainly did. Thank you all so much for your time. Make sure if you're interested in me or Trevor helping you set up this one-on-one, help you get to $30,000 a month in the next 24 weeks, apply for our mentorship application to see if we're a good fit for each other. And with that being said, thank you all so much for your time. I'll see you guys all in the next module. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of our program. So in today's module, we're going to go over negative keywords more specifically and creating our negative keyword list. Now, if you guys are just randomly chiming in, make sure you check out all of the previous modules that we have done before, because today's very special video is just going to go in depth about creating our negative keywords. So if you guys watched the previous modules, you'll know that a negative keyword is a keyword that we don't want inside our Google Ads campaign. So let's just say we're trying to rank for the word saunas, and we don't want to rank for sauna from China or China sauna. And we want to negative that word out because it's not what we want. It's a negative. So that's a negative keyword and we don't want that. And so pretty much that's exactly what a negative keyword list is. A negative keyword list is a list of a bunch of negative keywords. And so it's very important for you to understand some of the match types when it comes to these keywords. So you'll have phrase match, you will have broad match, and you'll have exact match. So I generally don't use too much broad match. So you don't have to know it too much, but broad match is going to be shown up. Let's say you're trying to use the broad match of the word blue car. You would show for blue Tesla or blue race car because that's just the broadest term possible. I usually dive either between phrase match or exact match. So phrase match is using these apostrophes and you'll be targeting keywords that contain that keyword. So let's just say you're phrase matching blue car, you'll target fast blue car or Chevy blue car. And an exact match is more of the straightforward one. It's an exact match. So all of these phrase types are used to help segment the keywords that we're using for our Google Ads campaigns. When we're targeting specific keywords, when I'm telling you about how we control all of this stuff, we're controlling them via this method, like the match types. So that's a general overview of what the match types are. And now we're gonna go ahead and create some negative keyword lists. So basically we're gonna create 3 negative keyword lists. We'll have the universal negative keyword list, we will have the medium funnel keyword list, and then we will have the low funnel keyword list. So basically your low funnel keyword list is going to be so that you could send words and keywords to your low funnel campaign, which I will explain more later down in the module. So don't even worry if you don't know what that means, but 3 different campaigns for 3 different keyword lists. So that's the idea. And so the first thing we're gonna go and just create is this negative keyword list. So this universal negative keyword list basically means these are all of the keywords that we wouldn't want to rank for. So in this case, you'll see that we phrase match the word used or cheap or AliExpress, Amazon customer service, because we don't want to rank for these words. So this is a general universal keyword list that I'm going to share with you. So you don't want to rank for products that have the word used in it. Used gazebo for sale, used sauna for sale. We don't want that. We don't want AliExpress. Sauna AliExpress for sale, or sauna accessories, or manual, or instructions, or clearance, or Alibaba. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna copy this. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my gazebo store. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my tools and settings. I'm gonna go negative keyword list, and then I'm gonna create my universal keyword, which I'm gonna paste these. But this is gonna be a little work because I have to delete all the apostrophes. But that's fine because I'll show you guys that it's all about the reps, guys. don't be afraid to do the work. You know, like I don't want to manually delete these, but someone's got to do it and it's got to be done fast. Might as well be me. So we're going to keep on going, keep on getting it. Boom, done. All right, so boom, save. Words cannot contain these characters. Okay. Cheap, repair. Accessories, manual. Okay, boom. So it does work. Maybe because we put on Notion, it changed it up, but you could pretty much just go and add it manually in. And it's just like 15 words, guys. Not too crazy. So we're gonna go back into the negative keyword list again. We're gonna create our medium funnel keyword list. This is where we put our supplier names. So let me give you guys some examples of what I mean. So I'm gonna pull up the keyword planner. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search sunray sauna. And I'm gonna go and you'll see that sunray has a lot of search terms, but you'll notice that it's just this, that's the brand. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Sunray sauna, sunray infrared sauna, sunray outdoor sauna, traditional. So I'm choosing all of the words that appear for the sunray sauna that isn't really too specific. So as we go down, these are all super specific, so we're not gonna use that. So we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna phrase match it. So we're phrase matching it because we want the keywords to appear for these specific words. So like, if someone searches the word sunray sauna, right? Anything that has the word sunray sauna in it, we're going to appear for it. But maybe sometimes someone is searching sun space ray sauna, you know, just want to make sure we got that, or sunray steam sauna, want to make sure that is clear as well. So that is a medium funnel keyword list. And now it's going to be for the low funnel keywords. So basically it's going to be these words. So I have a better way to kind of sort this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this into Google Sheets, and I'm just going to click download. I'm going to go through here, and then it should open up. Preparing report. Watch this, fellas. You're gonna click open sheet, and now you'll have all of the keyword terms for the brands that you are searching for. And then what you can actually do is just take this, just put that into here, open it, and then you could put medium, you could put low. And this is what I usually do. Like I'll just go through the words like sunray, bold, win. Let's see, let's delete this. I put that before. Where did I put that? No, I actually didn't put some of these. Perfect. So boom, boom, traditional. So sometimes Google's not even gonna tell you all of it. I remember I put this, so I'm not gonna put that. Sometimes you have to just go through all of the nitty gritty. All right, so that's that. So these are all of the specific keywords that Google's telling us, right? Like look at these. Any one of these keywords is going to be a very high purchase intent, because if someone's searching for K-on 4% outdoor sauna, you see number one, everyone is following and adhering to MAP policy, right? You'll see that everyone is adhering to MAP policy. I believe it's probably going on promotion. I don't know, but when somebody is searching for this specific keyword and we appear for it, man, this is the highest purchase intent. So what we're gonna do is we're going to add all these words like this and delete, put it here, like that. Oh, like that. Now, boom, this is what you have. And so you're gonna put these words into this tool, which is a keyword match type tool, and put this, you're gonna phrase match it, boom. So I just saved you guys tons of time by sharing you this secret sauce. I would honestly not think about sharing the keyword match type tool, but honestly, I wanna save you guys time and I'll just share it for you guys, it's fine. And then, ooh, so we made a mistake. I think there's two different keyword lists, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete one of them. Just put this here. Yeah, so this is fine. We'll just re-enter this stuff. If any appears, great. All right, so guys, it's little things like these where having a mentor, having experience really comes into play. That's why if you feel like you're qualified, you have some capital to invest into one-on-one mentorship, which honestly everybody should be able to, because if you were thinking about going to college or you were in college, you have money to reinvest in yourself for your education. This is the same education, if not even way better than the traditional schooling systems. So highly recommend you check out the application down below if you want to get to $30,000 a month in the next 24 weeks with $10,000 profit per month, and we'll work with you for free until you get there. Just go ahead and check out the application down below. But going back into our keyword list, I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these keywords now for my lows. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this. I'm gonna put it here, phrase match, boom. Now we're gonna go back into the keyword list, create the low funnel keyword list, and then boom, and boom. So now what you basically want to do is you have to rinse and repeat and do that times 10 for all of the brands. Like by this time, you should have some suppliers and you'll be able to just go on Google, search them up, and then just dissect their keywords. Do what I just did, right? Download it and then dissect all of their keywords. Some brands have a lot, some brands have a little. So it's up to you to figure out your right medium, put them into here based off of the match types that I just showed you. Universal is gonna be for all of your campaigns. That's basically all of the, used accessories, the stuff that you just never wanna rank for. Your medium keyword is going to be your brand specific. So it's not gonna be, think of it as like, this is warm, but it's not the warmest. The warmest is going to be your low funnel. These are the words that we want to specifically, aggressively bid for. We want to pay more for these clicks. We want to just suck all of these juice out because these are the warmest pockets of audience. So that's exactly how we're able to have such a micro targeted ad strategy. So it's having the right negative keywords and just putting the list and the keywords in play. And with that being said, guys, that's all for today's module. Thank you all so much for your time. Make sure you rewatch this video if any of this does become unclear, and just hit me up if you have any questions. I'll see you guys all in the next module. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of the program. So in today's module, we are going to set up our website visitors and the audience side of our Google Ads campaign. Now, for those that are wondering what this is, or for anybody that's just randomly chiming in, make sure you go ahead and you check out the previous modules, because in the previous modules, we set up our Google Ads account, our analytics, all of the pixel tracking, and we even set up the negative keyword list. So just go ahead and check out those previous modules if you haven't already, because in today's module, we're gonna set up the audience section of our Google Ads, which basically means when somebody comes onto our website, we make sure that we target them by remarketing correctly. And for those that don't understand the power of remarketing, let me explain. So imagine you go on your first date with a lady friend, a lady, and then you go ahead and you take her out, you treat her to dinner, you take her out on a very nice date, and then you lean in for a kiss. Now, you could either, number one, get the kiss on the first date, which means you get the sale on the first try, or you might have to nudge your way and try again and just, play around and see the vibe. But that is what remarketing is. You don't just go ahead and just kiss the date on the first go, like before you take her out and you treat her and you talk to her and get to know her. Before all of that, imagine you just go straight in. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to try, you have to set things up, you have to remarket, and that's the power, that's the idea of remarketing. Funny enough, this was the same analogy that I was taught about remarketing like 5 years ago when I first started learning ads by one of my OG people that I bought the course from, which is interesting. I just explained that as my metaphor, but pretty much we're gonna set up the audience section right now. So we're just gonna go onto our tools and settings. Like I told you guys, tools and settings is gonna be your best friends. And you're gonna go into your audience manager, and you're gonna click the plus sign, you're gonna click website visitors. And we're gonna set up our website visitors just like this. So we're gonna go ahead and set up 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 180 days. We're gonna make sure the page URL contains our website without putting in the www. So we're just gonna go ahead and put gazebo. We're gonna do website visitors, 7 days. Website visitors, 7, refine action, page URL, gazebosavvy.com. And then you're gonna click create segment. And then you're gonna create this for all of the visitors. Refine action, gazebosavvy.com, create segment. We're gonna do it again, website visitors. What's the numbers now? 30, 60, 90. 30. 60. 90. And I believe it's 180. So this is basically just for you to categorize all of the people that come onto your website. So let's say someone comes onto your website. Now it's tracked inside like this pool. Like now they get added into like this pool of last 3 days, last 7 days, 90 days, 180 days, and just moving forward. Like that's pretty much how you organize your website visitors. So now you'll see that it's populating, but obviously on this website right now, there's 0 because there's just not many people that came on and done this stuff. But I'll also show you how a proper account looks like once you do get traffic visitors. But pretty much that's what website visitors as audience means, guys. We're pretty much the people that we pay to come onto our website, the traffic that we pay Google ads. Once they come on, everything is tracked, everything is fine-tuned, the foundation has been set. So they'll be automatically segmented into our 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, and 180 audience inside the window. So that's pretty much the end of today's module, guys. Thank you all so much for your time. Make sure if you want help with me and Trevor to help set this up for you, one-on-one coaching, apply to see if you're a good fit for our mentorship application. And with that being said, check out all the previous modules if you haven't already. In the next one, we're gonna go ahead and set up our Google Search Console. And I'll see you guys all in the next module. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? So in today's module, we're gonna go and set up our Google Search Console. So your Google Search Console is a way for you to leverage the organic traffic of Google. So remember back in my social media, or maybe you watched it or you didn't, but if you're just randomly chiming in, make sure you check out all the previous modules that I went ahead and I showed you that when it comes to advertising, when it comes to getting people to come and buy from you, you want either paid traffic or you want organic traffic. So Google ads or Facebook ads or TikTok ads, they're all using paid traffic, but you could also use the power of organic traffic to come onto your website. And so how you use Google's organic traffic is by setting up your Google Search Console. So that's pretty much what it does. It's going to help give you performance issues, reports, and just help you rank on the Google search result. It's very interesting because if you connected your account, I think they just set it up for you automatically, because I really thought there was gonna be a bigger setup, but basically I guess if all of your accounts link, then all of your accounts link. And what you're gonna basically do is you're gonna see if you're a verified owner, so everything looks good. Okay, so now that you verify your search on Google Search Console, we have some tips. Ensure that all your URLs are covered. So this is where we need to go. So this is where I had. So we want to go ahead and put gazebosavvy.com, checking verification. So verify domain ownership via the DNS record. So if we open up Namecheap, and then we're going to sign into our account over here. So now we're going to go ahead, sign into your provider, copy the text record into your DNS configuration. So we're going to copy this. And then we're going to go into our DNS record, which is right over here. We're going to click manage. We're going to go to advanced DNS. And then we're going to click add new record. I believe it's a TXT record. So TXT record, copy. The host is at. Click the check mark. Now, boom. Now all we're going to do is we're going to click verify. And this should take a minute. Ownership verification failed. We couldn't verify. We found these DXT records instead. Please wait a few hours, then reopen. What you mean? I'm gonna keep trying. And maybe it does take a few minutes. We found these Google site verification. Yes. Yes, like this is the one that they gave me. Yeah, guys, completely all good, because again, this is all data transfer and it does take time for it to verify. So just give it a little time. See what I mean? This is what I mean when I say Just keep trying a little bit harder, guys. If you are not where you want to be right now, if you are failing, if you are struggling, if you can't get e-commerce sales, guys, just try harder. Keep on trying. You saw how I did it. I was freaking confused and lost. I was just like, well, I just did what you guys told me to on instructions. Why is it not working? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. And that's the best metaphor I could put for my career. Like, that's how I've always been at too. And hopefully that relates to you guys. Hopefully you guys see it. Man, this is how it goes. Sometimes they will give you a hard time, but just like that, we just installed it. And now it will actually take some time for the Google Search Console to connect into our Shopify store and crawl everything and just get all this data back and forth. But that's pretty much it for today's module. Thank you all so much for your time. If you guys need help setting up any part of your high ticket e-commerce store, apply for our coaching program, one-on-one mentorship. Just check out to see if you're a good fit in the program down below. We'll help you get to $30,000 a month, aka $10,000 profit in the next 24 weeks, or we will work with you for free. See if you're a good fit. I'll see you guys all in the next module.